Were you obsessed with a particular cosmic question as a kid?
Oh, I was a very cosmically minded child. I was very upset about the nature of the universe.
What was upsetting?
Well, dude, I don't know if you've heard, but in about 1 billion years, the oceans are going to boil because the Earth is going to become so hot.
So that is upsetting, yes.
And then the sun is going to consume the Earth, and all that we were and thought and did will be part of the sun.
This was vexing you from a young age?
Yeah, I was in a planetarium when I found out about it. I remember it very vividly at the Orlando Science Center. I was in a planetarium, and they were like, so listen, yeah, we're good for like a few 100 million years. And back then, I thought that humanity was just inevitably going to go on. You know, I didn't have any apocalyptic anxieties, unlike now, when I got them by the boatload. I didn't have any apocalyptic anxieties back then. I just thought of humanity as being this sort of semi-permanent phenomenon.
Yeah.
And I remember being in this planetarium and no one else was freaking out about the fact that the oceans were going to boil.
Yeah.
And that life was going to be completely impossible and that the Earth would become like Mars. And so from a very young age, I've been concerned with what I now know as humanity's temporal range. Like every species has a temporal range. Like elephants have been here for about 3 million years. We've been here for about 300,000. There's a reptile species I'm obsessed with called Tuatara that have been here for 250 million years. And I've been obsessed with the question of like when this is going to end and what its ending means for me and for everyone I love and what happens with us, not in terms of like heaven and hell, but like what happens with the memory of us, with all the work that we did, with all the stuff that we figured out.
Yeah. How did you get out of that young paralysis, that young mental cosmic paralysis, or you just learned to better manage it?
Yeah, I still feel it sometimes, to be honest with you, different versions of it. I mean, I think now it mostly takes the form of like, how do we allow such injustice in the world? How do we allow such profound unfairness and inequity? That's the form it takes now, because I don't feel as much existential dread. I feel like to be honest, I don't feel that much existential dread because I think it's okay that we're going to end. I don't think it's bad news. We live in a universe where everything that we've ever observed ends. That has to be okay. That's the way it is.